if they can do that to him, what can they do to you? I mean, this is what we have to unfortunately worry about, right? I want to share with you a Newsweek exclusive article. Take a look right here. This just came out today. According to Newsweek, the federal government believes the threat of violence and major civil disturbances around the 2024 U.S. presidential election is so great that it has quietly created a new category of extremists that it seeks to track and counter: Donald Trump's army of MAGA followers. So given that half the country voted for Donald Trump, half the country is now at risk. What is this, like 70 some odd million people of being tracked by the FBI? I mean, in the article, they admit that this is going to be a little bit challenging, just a tad, guys. You know, the challenge for the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, they write, the primary federal agency charged with law enforcement is to pursue and prevent what it calls domestic terrorism without direct reference to political parties or affiliations, even though the vast majority of its current anti-government investigations are all of Trump supporters. Wow. I mean, like, this is getting really, really, really weird, right? Like, to think that somehow, and I guess this would be courtesy of the Patriot Act, you know, under Bush, that I remember liberals were actually worried about at the time, kind of rightly so, right? And it was written, in fact, by the guy who was the lawyer, Vineet Tadine, I never say his name right, at Fox News. He's the lawyer that somehow managed to get them to settle for $787 billion with Dominion. Smartmatic's still outstanding. He got a great package, though. He was sent off, you know, golden parachute, multi-millions of dollars. Anyway, they wrote this Patriot Act, and I guess somehow this enables like the FBI to like track anybody that might be considered a Trump supporter. So you're going to go after like half the country? What? Like, what is going on? What is going on? Donald Trump making the point on social media that you have real problems in the city of New York. You got major crime problems, but yet, no, somehow they're tying up all the resources going after him. And now the FBI apparently is going to be tying up resources going after anybody that might have voted for him. I mean, this is getting just weird. I mean, I encourage you to read the Newsweek article and see this yourself. They, you know, reference January 6th, of course. January 6th, we've seen a lot of video. I want to remind you that the video that you saw was all Nancy Pelosi's video, shot by Alexandra Pelosi, her daughter, who is a documentary filmmaker who then sold it to CNN so that CNN could put its little exclusive bug at the top left-hand corner and say it was a CNN exclusive when it wasn't. There were actually no journalists in there. It was just Nancy's daughter. And then they ran that video over and over and over again in a loop. And I would just say, like, come on, again, like, let's have some pretense of being objective. Can we not have news organizations in there? I mean, even if they are biased, at least it would have helped to have had a news organization rather than the daughter of the Speaker of the House. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.